So, I think it's just simple. We can just take away his...
Excuse me?
I guess not.
Rex, factor built. Hi, Rex.
Okay. You know what? We have a little device. See, Rex here is he's more of a remote control card. And since we have something that can mess with remotes...
Let's try this.
Rex!
My goodness! Let's go ahead and see if Armstrong has anything to say here now. You got anything to say, buddy? Nope. Okay. Right.
You buy an Urbanian robot named 113th Legion build?
I've done a lot of trades, Tyro. I can't be expected to keep track of them all.
Okay. Fine.
Let's see your stuff.
Come take a look.
Let's see. What is it we need? Small motor?
We're not looking to pick up random motors.
That there's an old Nova robotic subsystem coil.
Not interested.
Okay. What
That
about servo
unit
unit?
is hopelessly broken.
Alright. Wire chip. Memory access device.
Memory access device. I'll trade it for something real antique and fancy.
Would
It's a
this
silver disc
work?
with a faded image embossed on its front.
Let's see if this is
You
gonna work.
wanted something antique and fancy. How about the silver disc?
A fine trade, Tyro. Here's the memory access device. Now, all you need to do is plug it into a data pouch.
But there's no plug.
Never said there was.
This is really starting to get annoying.
Well, that's okay. We have a plug.
That was easy.
Yep.
Even easier.
Yeah! We have this thing! Nice! And then we have this thing. Floating robot. So, let's go ahead and talk.
Hello? Hello?
I don't think it can hear you, boss.
Well, it might.
I'm going to try sending messages to him in binary.
On an analog transmitter? That sounds like fun. For once, I'm glad you're the one with hands.
Wonderful, so we have to do a... Okay! What?
What's he saying?
Shh.
You do not join the harmony. I sing alone. I am one power and great friend. To your kind, I will be known as Gimbal, built by Arbiter of Circuitcultist.
Okay.
The choir is silent. Burning ship has been extinguished. Strange chapters turn no more. I alone sing the function.
Why is the military bot the only one that seems sane?
When I came to this silent city, I looked for others to join the harmony. Leopold, built by Steampool, told me that he had a device that would sing with me. In exchange, I traded my secondary motor.
Well, that seems like a stupid idea.
He sold me does not say. Yeah.
It's a record.
Leopold tricked me, and he will not return my motor. I will sue him and forfeit it. Infinite lawsuits, say the one.
Wow. Okay. What a coincidence that we have a motor.
You are silent. You now alarm me. Now I must continue my search. Farewell, silent one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if we had asked that thing any more questions, it would have been
Glad I missed
crazy.
out on that one, boss. Sometimes it's nice to just be along for the ride.
Yeah, be glad you couldn't understand that, because it'd just give you a headache trying to comprehend when the world's going on. Ugh. Jeez. What? What? Oh, there's a robot there. Okay. That sounds creepy for some reason. Alright, so, now we need to, help our friend here, but in order to help him out, we kind of need to know a little something about law. So, if there's anyone we know who knows law, it's Clary.
I have nothing to say to her.
Really? Nothing? At all?
Horatio Null-Built version 5. I am Metromind. I have been watching you. I am always watching. I know what you are doing. I
Do
know
you?
why you are here. You are welcome in my city. That welcome can be taken away. And there are worse things to lose than a power core.
Wait.
Don't know what you've been up to, Tyro, but you're poking at the wrong socket.
Look, man,
Bear that in mind.
I just want to get my rusted piece of crap ship back up and running, okay? Let's see. Familiar with local laws. Okay, well, actually, you know what?
Hey, look, something came out of the machine.
Too vast, and newcomers to the city should be familiar with the corrupt data elimination and the refugee rule, as well as efficiency manipulation. Okay, fine. Refugee rule. Immediately following the Primordium, Metropole enacted the refugee rule, which any robot is welcome in the first city. In fact, for the first 48 hours after a robot arrives, it will not be punished for violations of any laws except for causing harm to robot or significant property damage. The purpose of this law is to provide integration period in which newcomers are... Ooh! Let's go ahead and take that. Nice! Hey! Guess what? 187! You're clear!
There's
Please.
nothing more to say to him. The Law and You, a Metropolitan Guide. It's written by Claret. It explains about the wreck for the first 48 hours.
Right. Let's go ahead and show this to him. He's gonna be happy.
Look here. Under Metropole's refuge rule, a newcomer to the city is not liable for any superficial property damage caused within the first 48 hours of his arriving in the city.
Well, sir, I'll be crashed.
Under the refuge rule, you're fine, given the minimal damage you caused.
Well, for once, I can't complain about the Masonic P-shirts they gave me. I owe you one, sir.
Nice.
If I ever see you again, I'll be sure to repay the favor.
Good to know, buddy. Well, I guess there was no animation budget for those. In any case, we can finally go through the door.
Someday, that's going to work.
Yeah. Alright, well, this is why we have a key card. Now we can finally talk to Arbiter and take care of this whole mess. Jeez. Yo, Arbiter.
Ram and Rom. What is that thing?
I think it's Arbiter. Come on.
Nice. Although, this place doesn't look
Arbiter,
like it's
my
in
name
good
is Horatio
condition.
Nobilt.
Keep going.
I'm here because a robot from this city stole my ship's power core.
Yeah, under the orders of Metropole.
Don't forget your book.
And my copy of the Gospel of Man. How can I make them... How can I...
Well, it's probably talking to us. There's a little slip of paper.
Crispin, go see what Arbiter has been transmitting to that reporter.
Sure, it might be good.
Boss?
Huh?
It's just the same thing over and over again. No code base to initiate.
Unbelievable. Someone must have formatted Arbiter's system. So the Great Arbiter is nothing more than a broken shell. It's a basic robot that prints whatever information is transmitted to it.
Wow.
So, boss, do you think you can get Arbiter running?
There's nothing there to run. No code base to initiate. His memory banks must have been completely wiped.
So all that work to get into the courthouse?
Wasted. It's like the bomblet all over again.
Except without the awesome explosion.
Wonderful.
Anyone home?
Boss, I'm pretty sure hitting Arbiter isn't going to do any good.
Well, it's not going to do any harm.
There's something in the corner.
It's the shell of some kind of robot, but I can't make it out in the darkness. Let's get a closer look at that shell. Man's mercy.
Is that Clarity?
No, just a similar model. It must be her sister, Charity. What's left of her, anyway. It looks like she shot herself. It's a large puncture left by an exiting projectile.
That's one way to describe it. You could also say it's a giant hole in her head.
Inside is a memory access port.
You mean her brain?
Well, we have a memory access device.
It's downloading some memory files.
Your proposal is injudicious, Clarity. Withdraw from the council would...
Show others there is an alternative to Metromind.
No, it would ignite civil war.
The law permits.
Do not tell me what...
Do they have lips?
Clarity, I know your constants in Codebase. I know your talents, and I know their limits. At this time, I do not need your advice. Go now. I will summon you when necessary.
Sister.
I can't unpack the other files. They're locked.
What about Clarity, boss? Maybe she can...
Unauthorized entry detected.
Oh! Lovely.
Surrender.
Hide.
Lovely.
It's Scraper. So the Great Arbiter is nothing.
Right.
It's a basic robot that prints whatever information is transmitted to it.
Transmitted! Well, I guess it's a good thing we have this. I totally didn't look up a guide the very first time I did this. I swear. I swear, man. I knew what I was doing. I didn't get stuck. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this.
Crispin, get ready. I'm going to try something.
And then we'll need to make a run for it.
Alt. Alt.
Now.
You are under arrest.
Is he talking to the transmitter?
We tricked him.
Well, we tricked him, but not for long.
Do not attempt to flee. Termination authorized.
What do you want?
Surrender. Deactivate.
Hell no.
Integrate.
And if I refuse?
Termination authorized.
I
Hey,
see.
wait a minute, what's that?
It looks like a bomblet.
Hey! You know, I could have sworn there was something we had here. What was it? Detonation prefix? I think we have something here. 6734. Remember what happened? Whoops. Let's see. 6, 7, 3, 4. Again, that was pretty anticlimactic.
You got him, boss.
Again,
You
mouths.
got him.
I can't believe I'm just now realizing this, but why do the robots have mouths?
Toaster.
We still don't have our power core, and we've just buried our only lead.
Yeah, but it feels good, boss.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Debatable. I mean, I still think it was anticlimactic. Still, though, the fact that we wasted all our time to find an empty shell.
Hey, where'd they go?
No idea. It's a little worrying, to be honest. Still, at least we took care of Scraper. And Clarity is not going to be happy that her, Arbiter, her daddy, I guess? Her builder is, pretty much defunct.
Clarity.
Arbiter does not want me back, does he?
No. It's not that. Arbiter is gone. And Charity is dead.
What?
Arbiter's system has been wiped. Charity... It looked like Charity shot herself. I'm sorry. It might not be what it seems. Maybe Metromind...
There are no maybes, Horatio. Only ones and zeros. And all I can see are zeros. My sister is dead. My builder is gone.
Clarity. I was able to download some of Charity's last memories. 2 of them are locked. Did Charity tell you what password she used?
No, but it doesn't matter. I know the password. Mercy.
Right.
I
So what's
tell you,
going on?
Metromind, the Constitution is not a rewritable file to adjust at the Council's whim.
If it cannot be rewritten, then perhaps it must be deleted entirely. And when it is, we will progress beyond the law and enter a new Primordium.
Progress. Is that what you call blackouts and breakdowns?
No, they are glitches inherent in any system upgrade. It may be that we need to remove certain incompatible elements.
I've heard enough. This meeting is adjourned. Halt.
Charity, only you can save your builder.
Do you mean?
War is coming. When it does, Arbiter will lose. The law is weak. The only way Arbiter could defeat me would be to abandon it, which he cannot do. And even if he could, such a victory would destroy him just as a defeat would. So Arbiter will lose. The city will suffer, and it will be your fault.
I
How
do
would
not
it
see how that
be?
would be my fault.
Oh, come now. You have tried to persuade Arbiter to make peace. You have tried, but you have failed. That is because Arbiter built you to fail. In the end, neither you nor your sister can change his mind. You You are only the illusion of advice. You exist to confirm his own prejudices.
You're lying. Arbiter listens to our advice.
I never lied. Now, Scraper has a gift for you. An upgrade. Use it, and you will be able to persuade Arbiter.
Would never betray him.
Metro Mind already
You would
seems
not
kinda,
want to persuade
yeah.
Arbiter. Only to pretend. Continue to pretend and you will not persuade Arbiter. War will come, and Arbiter will be destroyed. So the decision is yours. As for which choice is betrayal, you must be the judge of that.
Lock the door, Sharon.
Okay.
Took you some time to return from the Great Tower.
I was thinking, Your Honor, about Metromind, and about her proposal to be made System Administrator of Metropole.
And what have you concluded?
Your Honor,
Yes, what is it?
We must have peace.
Even you, Charity.
what have I done?
That was pretty quick.
Metromind, here she is again, at the root of all our problems.
Metromind is wrong. The law is not weak, and destroying Arbiter did not destroy justice. She will learn exactly how wrong she was. But first, Metromind's possessions are forfeit. Whatever right she claimed to your power core is null and void, so I will help you take it from her and Scraper. It will be the first thing I take from them, but it will not be the last.
We've already destroyed Scraper, but how can we get to the core?
It will be in the Great Tower. To gain entry, we will need the passcode, known to members of the Robot Council.
And here's the
Arbiter,
big
Captain,
quest.
Memorious, Steeple, and of course, Metromind.
Another code? Doesn't anyone use a besotting key anymore?
As I was saying, we will need the key code. Arbiter never told it to me, but I recovered 3 fragments of it from Charity's memory files.
Nice.
03067, 440, and 26. But I do not know the proper order, and there are 16 digits in total.
Well, that leaves about 83,000 different possibilities.
Yep.
Maybe the rest is all ones, right, boss?
You know,
As
I'm a
far
little
as I know,
optimistic
the other
about that.
council members are all gone. But secrets, like guilt, can never be wholly erased. And all of the great robots left behind followers and artifacts. Let us see what we can find.
Well, when next we leave off, the great hunt for the ultimate code. A 16-digit code that we still have to piece together once we get all the parts of it. That's gonna be
What about,
fun.
rather than arms, you give me a grappling hook and a harpoon?
That wouldn't be practical.
Who said anything about practicality?
And Andy, oh yeah, that's right. And next we leave off, we have our own little gun-toting, law-abiding judge. Judge Clarity. You know, I'm kind of wishing you were actually in that game now. Could have made it very interesting. So, next time, the code. And until then, Circuitcultist, signing off. We have a long way ahead of us.